Hello everyone and welcome to the end of chapter 7 of Paper Mario. We are going to get the last star spirit. Here are the badges I'm using. I'm going all out on the power additions, as you can see. Power bounce, it's too easy for this guy. I also put on a mega jump badge just to be able to show off the massive power you deal in one strike, although power bounce is still far more effective in dealing as much damage as possible in one turn. For reasons I believe I've already discussed. Mario just gave me some useless information about the snow. What's this? The final chapter enemy in this winter wonderland. He materializes out of thin air. What a magician! Is it Merlin? No, just kidding. It's not Merlin. Or Merly. Or that witch lady. It's the Crystal King. He's not even made out of crystal. He's made out of... He's invisible. He's like the Headless Horseman. The Headless Horseman, except not Halloween, Christmas. Riding around with a crystal bit under his arm. So there's the Crystal King, and then there are 3 parts of him that break off. The crystal bits, 3 new enemies. He uses them to attack. They don't have their own turn. They're not like the rough puffs that Hufflepuff used. They're just... If they're around when he takes his turn, he can deal a lot of damage to you with them. He'll try to freeze you. Yeah, he knows Ice Beam. Articuno taught him that one, ladies and gentlemen. He has this really weird, like, look as if he's skeptical. Or is watching you cynically. I love it. Love the look of this guy. Alright, so we can't have these... We can't have these stupid bits hanging around, so we're gonna multi-bounce. That's actually a good use for that multi-bounce badge, now that I look at it. Get rid of those crystal bits. It'll waste another turn making new ones. Not every time, but sometimes. So that's good. I'm gonna let him, probably let him hit me with that at one point, just so you can see what it's like. I have defense down because I have PFD down, so my defense is actually less than it normally would be. His attacks are gonna look more powerful than they actually are. But if you do timeout, it didn't work that time, but if it works, it freezes him, but also the crystal bits just die. Timeout doesn't actually affect crystal bits, but it will kill them if he gets frozen. Whenever he's frozen or has some sort of status thing going on, the crystal bits automatically just drop. And man, that was... I blocked the first one. I could block the other 2. Didn't get the timing right. Dealt 14 to me on that turn. Not bad. Not bad for a rickety old snowman. Invisible snowman. The abominable snowman. Nah, he's a little short for that, isn't he? He's making new ones again. When you get him down to a certain level of health, he stops making new ones. But here, I'll try it again. Let's see if it works this time. Come on, 6-star spirit. Earn your rent for today. Telling him to earn his rent. Let me know that I got my money's worth from saving you. Fighting that cloud monster. And I did! Look at him! Frozen for 3 turns. No, I was just gonna do the fire shell just to show you. Well, mostly because it's a Wonderland, it felt right, but to show you that it's not super effective against him. He's not an ice type per se, although he does have an ice attack. I mean, this isn't Pokemon, so enemies don't really have types, but the one thing that does apply in this game is, you know, enemies made of snow or frost, like frost piranhas or white clubbas. I guess they aren't made of frost, but you get my point. Fire is not super effective against the Crystal King, is all I'm really trying to say. Oh, look at this power bounce. After what turbocharged me, had an initial strike of 6. That's great. Exactly what I want. Oh, we have him down to 3 HP. I could finish him off now, but what fun would that be? Let him show off a few more of his moves. He heals 20. Like a scrub. Now we're going to do some more damage to him. You notice Mega Jump does 12 or 13, depending on whether what's turbocharged you. Mega Smash, which is the hammer version of that move, does exactly the same amount. Healing again on this next turn. And the past 2 turns, he's gained 40 HP. Ain't that something? He's desperate to recover, but I'm not gonna let him. I'm gonna leave him against the ropes the entire time. He's gonna be gasping for breath. I'm playing with him. Ooh, there goes the ice beam. I'm frozen. I don't know if I showed the frost piranhas freezing me, but, you know, I will. That's what happens. That's the freezing animation. It actually looks pretty cool. He's at 1 HP. Wow, taking cheap shots while I'm frozen. But now I've broken through. No, I don't want to kill him yet. Do I want to turbocharge though and waste the FP? Probably not. He has another move he does where he makes 2 clones of himself. You can't tell which one is him. I've heard speculation that if you watch long enough, you can tell based on, you know, which one's phasing out at a different pace than the others, but I'm not sure if there's actually a difference. I'm not even sure any of them are synchronized, so if you wait long enough. So your best bet is to do an attack that hits everyone, like, especially Lackluster Spiny Surge. That works very well. But also Watt's Mega Shock if you want to use Watt, like I am in this battle. See, it's successful, so it freezes him, and the other two ghost clones go away. Even if it doesn't work, though, it still lets you know which one's the real one when it makes the little no effect animation. It's really great. I'm going to show that off, too. I'm just going to replenish my FP. He knows I'm playing with him. He knows I'm toying with him. He's getting a little antsy, a little hot under the collar. And block the ice beam. Not today, son. You'll get no such pleasure from me. Here's one more move. Come on, show off your last defense, Crystal King, so we can show you what an embarrassment you are when your last-ditch effort does nothing to stop me. This last move of his, he does when he has his clothes out, and you don't, you know, get rid of them on the first try. He has to have his clothes out to do this move. Let's just drink a little more maple syrup. Get the special abilities going. Alright, Watt. Will you do the honors of showing the great public? If you fail at this, which I did intentionally here. See, that's how you know it's the first one in a row. Oh no! A windstorm, what will I ever do? It's only 9. Only 9. Hardly any effect. Here, there we go. The timing on that was weird, but I wanted to show it off. It's kind of after the storm stops. The blizzard, if it was a Pokemon move, as you see. We're using that analogy here. Let's see if Lullaby works, I wonder. I'm just curious. Kind of playing with fate here, seeing as... Oh no, I could kill him if I had to. Oh shit. Even if I block Blizzard, won't it kill me? No, it won't kill me. Alright, I either have to block Blizzard or have this work. It worked! Yes! What? Thank you, my wonderful party member. I don't regret raising you for a second. Consider me your adoptive father. Now what? Give daddy the honors, and I'll smash this fool to oblivion with a jump for the century. It's the last Star Spirit. The Crystal King goes down with an overkill of 12 hit points. The last barrier collapses. The last stumbling block in our way. The final Star Spirit, the final chapter boss, besides Bowser, is done. And we have a calming experience here on this icy plateau as we rescue Kalmar. Alright, let's fetch him. Go get him, Cooper. Just kidding. He goes right under the card, no matter where you are. Alright, let's Simba Watt around, alright? Let's hold Watt around like it's the circle of life here. Look out for all the wet clubbers down in the gorge below and all the piranha plants. Yes, show off Watt, the light of the world, the killer of the Crystal King. Watt, you get the honor of touching him first. You feel that, Watt? That's power. Star power. And we have the 7-star spirit. We will get the 7th star ability, and we will also get an additional 7th bar to our star power bar. Not the bar to the bar. Kalmar. His ability is sadly kind of worthless, as we will soon see. But now that we have all 7, this is not our last ability. We go to Star Haven soon, not in this video, and get an additional star ability, one that will allow us to go toe-to-toe with Bowser, even with a weapon as formidable as the Star Rod. I wonder what he's doing now. Kicking ass and taking names. That's what I'm doing, Peach. What have you done useful today? Of course, she has done very useful things to... Very, very useful things for us. She's got us badges, life stream she couldn't reach. The jam and jellies, though, that was nice. getting us information like Metal Gear Solid from the castle, sneaking around. Not exactly like Metal Gear Solid. Solid Peach. But unfortunately, she will not get such a segment today. Yes, as I explained last time, the Peach segment between chapters 6 and 7 was the last one you were able to actually do anything as her. This is basically a glorified cutscene. You will get no smile from me, tyrant. I have no words to mince with you. Don't be such a pill. A long time? Oh yeah, if you call one more chapter a long time. Lizard man. With the silly laugh. Oh, I'm silly. Oh, sure. Oh, apparently you weren't listening when Kami Koopa told you there was a possibility that all 7 star spirits might be able to counteract your invincibility, your Starman-like abilities. Friendly chat. No, you're hitting on me. It's not working. You're wasting your time, Lizard Man. There is a chance he could come here and kick your ass. We must prepare ourselves for the beating we know we deserve. Oh, God. Oh boy. The second. It's not really an ambush if I'm coming into your castle, knowing there's a fight coming. You know what I mean? Like, it's not really an ambush. Not an element of surprise there. Oh wow, Koopa Troll came out from that wall. I was not expecting that at all. You big Koopa? Thumbs up, Twink. 10 out of 10. You show him who's boss. He knows how to mince words. Buzz off, B. Shoo fly, don't bother me. Shoo fly, don't bother me. No, not my useless flying friend. He's actually that useless flying friend actually becomes not so useless later. And oh boy, here it is. The final addition to my star invoking abilities. His power won't really help me, but it will be amusing. We don't condone the usage of his power here on Zaler Avon LPs, but we do find it hilarious. And this will definitely not help me save Princess Peach. Now, give me a break. What we get from all 7 of you combined, that's something worth having. This is up and away. You turn enemies into stars. Now, here's the thing. You don't get any experience for doing that. It's basically like if you ran away, or if you used a fright jar on them and they all ran off. You get no experience. It's kind of like that, except more powerful, more likely to succeed, and with the star spirit kind of bedazzling. It's quite a show when he pulls off the move. But hey, I'm not complaining. We got the 7 thingamajiggers, and now we just gotta go to Starhaven and get the Ex Machina beam, and that'll be quite fantastic. First of all, I am embarrassed that I missed this star piece on the way up, so I'm gonna grab it now after doing a nice little. Oh, I'm not even saving. Oh, there's a reason I didn't save. Funny story to Take 45. Where I first recorded this literally in October, by the way, just so you all know. September, October. I completed the first round of recording where I recorded the whole game and thought it was done in October. I know, a long time ago. Funny how it works. I had to re-record this part because the video was corrupted. Of all the 56 fucking videos, well, more than that, because, sometimes I shove more than one bit that I recorded into a part. Let's not get split on hairs here. Split on hairs, yeah, that's how you use the phrase. Of all the videos, only one was messed up, and that was the Chapter 7 boss fight of all videos. So I had to literally, for 8 hours, one day, pathetic I did this. I did a live stream though, so I had fun. People were watching, only a few people though, because my internet connection wasn't that good at the time. Played through the entire game, up to Chapter 7. Redid this entire video from memory, and I promise you I didn't miss anything, because I was actually able to get a low quality TS2 type video from the corrupted recording file. It was weird. I redid this entire thing, and can edit it now back into Paper Mario Part 45. So Paper Mario Part 45 has been revived. Rest assured, viewers, I would never leave you without a part. I would never leave you high and dry like that. And now, let us show off this new move, Up and Away. This Star Spirit Power. The last Star Spirit Power besides, well, we already touched on the Ex Machina Beam. It's not actually called that. I'm poking fun. Trying to tool around the CinemaSins Jeremy here, I guess. I think he would approve of my terminology if he were here. But that's the Up and Away. As you see, you don't get any experience. Sometimes it doesn't work on every single enemy. Sometimes it does 3 out of the 4. Oh, look at these lovely snowmen. Okay, so at this tree here, I don't know if I showed it off in previous videos. There was a repel gel hidden there. But before I started recording, I grabbed it, so that's why it's not there now. Just know there's a repel gel. You have to walk really close to the tree. It's more closer to the tree than it is the wall. Just brush up against it. When you walk really close to the tree, you'll realize it's there. So get that repel gel. Repel gels are pretty useful items. Oh, and I froze all of them. Isn't that fantastic? Just throw the pebble to spite one. That's how useless the pebble is. It literally does 1 damage. I just had to show the pebble off, really. That's all I was here for. Then I decided to use some of these other more useless items. Like the Thunder Rage. That hasn't really been impressive since Chapter 2. If we're being honest with each other here. Ooh, 5 on every enemy. Yeah, ever since the Star Storm Cave, even before the Star Storm Cave really, wasn't really that efficient way to fight people. Alright, the 2 Frost Piranhas are back. I never showed off getting frozen by the Frost Piranha, so I believe I intentionally get frozen here. Just to have that happen. Anyway, what are we doing with what? We're gonna do nothing? Good. Yep, that's what it looks like. Exactly like the Ice Beam did. You know, they breathe on you. Sometimes they just bite you, which is why you probably didn't get the opportunity to see me get breathed on and frozen before. I might be wrong. I might have showed it off already, but it doesn't always have to beat the dead horse. I'm taking a lot of damage for this fight. The people who are basically below me now. Actually, not quite below me, because they still give me 1 star point per enemy. However, we're not that far off from being fully leveled. As I said before, HP max is 50, FP max is 50, and BP max is 30. Now, we're 2 levels away from finishing HP, and 2 away from FP. I don't remember. Oh, I think our BP was at 24. So yeah, we need 2 levels for the BP2. So 6 level ups, and we'll be done. I just wanted to talk to Merle here. Merle? See what his reaction was. He gave me a very nice, warming, congratulatory message that I really appreciated. I think you will too. He saw it in a vision. He was watching a telekinetic stadium footage of our fight with the Crystal King. It was quite exciting. He had all his friends over and had those little jalapeno poppers as they watched the big game. As I'm sure you are now in your couch viewers. If you're not, you should be. That's the right way, I think, to watch a Zaler Avon video. Watching a big boss fight with jalapeno poppers and buffalo wings with your friends all gathered around the laptop like it's a small Yule log. Take my advice, lovely viewers. I slept here to get my health back that I lost from that hilarious demonstratory fight where I just let them freeze me. And they kinda went crazy. What the? Just banging on the ground, apparently. I went crazy with the, what do you call it? Oh yeah, the killing. Yeah, that's what you call it. Crazy with the killing. I have Mega Quake on. If you have Mega Quake on and enough power on, you could go places. And Cooper, I don't know why I have Watt out still. I'm cutting out the fights though, because I'm sure you're tired of watching me fighting Frost Guys and, what are they, Lickets? No, they're not called that. Wow, I cannot remember. Can you tell it's been a while since I've done commentary? I last did the commentary for part 44, I want to say a month and a half ago. This is literally how long, because, you know, I was redoing, I also had to redo the final boss fight video, but that was easier because I had files that are at the point I needed to be. Because I didn't really, you know, going back, the October take was fine, but I didn't love it. and I wanted to love my take. That's what we do here at Zaler AVLPs. Snowman again. Oh, in case you didn't notice, I put on the money badge. That's just because of the way I recorded this. And the way I had to re-record it. And the way, when I got to the point I was here, I didn't have the money. Because I was just speeding through the game to get to Chapter 7. I wasn't taking the time to collect money. So I kind of had to abuse money, and payback. Which is, you know, when you get a lot of damage in battle, you get the payoff. It's actually what it's called. You get more coins when you take damage in battle. I was kind of abusing that and then healing them damage me some more. Got a lot of coins that way. And the reason I needed coins was for Rip Cheeto in the Toad Town tunnels, which actually comes in this video. Oh my god, that guy. I fight for peace and justice too. Yeah, by falsely accusing innocent bystanders, you jackal. Get out of here, you green fool. Hammer the guy. Oh, there's Chuck Quizbo, but I couldn't do him here. Obviously, because this was a re-recording, so it would have been a much earlier question than you were supposed to see. Don't worry, we get to all the Chuck Quizbo questions before we head up to Chapter 8. In fact, we do all the rest of the side questing before we go up to Bowser's Castle. Oh, how do you know, eh? I guess he's the mayor. He knows all. Those poor kidnapped people. Oh yes, all the toads who have literally been there the entire game up at Bowser's Castle, trapped. Imagine them all. And not just toads too. There's a hilarious story with one of the penguins up there. Oh yeah, you're on my side now. You know what? Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here, your false support. Oh, well, I guess I better leave now and, F you. I got it out of my system. Oh, that's sherbet still sitting on the fucking table there. No one's eaten it yet. Alright, we're gonna head out. And before we do, actually, there's something really, really important you have to do before you head out of town. And that is sleep in this toad house. When you sleep at this toad house, at any point after you help the snowmen at the entrance to Shiver Mountain by giving them the bucket and the scarf, this happens. I prefer to save it till after Chapter 7. Look! 4 mushrooms and an ultra shroom. And here's the kicker. The floor was all wet, as if snow had melted everywhere. That's how you know. It's the snowmen looking out for you. How they scrounged up an ultra shroom is beyond me. But hey, I'll take all the help I could get. Ultra fine mushroom, 50 HP. I am not complaining. And also the usual ice potato you get for sleeping here. And one of the rare ultra shrooms we get in the game. I say rare, but there's actually an infinite amount. If you count the little oinks, you can recreate them, which is a thing I will go over when I get to the recipe video, which is actually not far from now. My god, that recipe video took such heavy editing. It made my head spin. Oh, I spent so much time editing that video, so I hope you all check it out. I cut it down to a very reasonable amount of time. 1 video's worth, actually. All 50 recipes in the game that Tasty can cook. 51 if you count the mistake. The mistake isn't actually part of the 50. I don't know if I ever said it that way before. It's not. We'll leave Shiver City possibly forever. I don't think we have a reason to come back here after this. Well, the epilogue will bring us back to Shiver City just for a little cutscene. Well, that's kind of different. We'll slide around. I landed right on the pipe. That was, well, not even planned. That was pretty perfect. Not even rehearsed. Not rehearsed at all. Hammer the ground. This is Rip Cheeto. Gumario's gonna tell you all about this guy. As my jump cut takes it. It's their choice. People sell stuff wherever they want, man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if the Toad Town police caught this guy, they'd be having some problems. This guy is well, no, con men are kind of allowed to do their trade, but it depends on what exactly. This guy doesn't look like a very respectable type, and his name doesn't help either. Oh, so you want to buy from this guy 10 times. So you want 640 coins for this guy. Every item is 64 coins, 10 items. That's not to say the 10 items are useful. It means you have to buy from him 10 times to get all of the useful items. So first, you know, the first one's a star piece. That's pretty good. Life shroom, well, that's not bad at all. I mean, it's a little too much to pay for a life shroom. I believe at the Boo Mansion you can get it for 50, if I'm not wrong. It's even cheaper in Starhaven. Spoilers alert. There's a shop in Starhaven. bump attack badge. Now that is actually pretty useful, especially if you're walking around areas you don't want to fight people. You put on that badge, any enemy weaker than you that you run into, you don't have to fight. They just explode and give you coins. It's fantastic. Unless they first strike you, which is a different thing. Or you first strike them. But there are badges to prevent that too. And a repel gel. That's definitely worth 64 coins. Here's where it starts getting a little more iffy though. He starts selling you this bullshit. Oh no, another star piece. My bad, I got ahead of myself. Here's where it starts getting a super shroom. That's worth like 10 coins. Maybe 15, depending on the shop I am. Then he sells you a mushroom, and you start saying, okay, this guy's full of it. I'm done with this bastard. He is not helping me out at all. But no, you gotta keep going. Dried shroom. That's worth like 1 coin. It heals 1 HP. I know what you're thinking. Man, 64 coins wasted. You have to do it twice. 2 dried shrooms. But on the 10th purchase, it's all worth it because you get the last star piece from him. Anything after this is a dried shroom. Stop buying from him after you get that last star piece, the 10th item. He will sell you an infinite number of 64 coin dried shrooms, and he's a bastard for it. So give him a couple good whacks with the hammer, and be done with him forever. So we've gotten almost all the star pieces in the game. We have quite a few panels to go back and get though. But does this Toad live under a rock? Yes, Toad. I know, Princess Peach. Yeah, it was. It's because you pointed out, doesn't make it better. Wait, you what? Stay out of this, she's mine. Stop looking at her like that. Anyway, so we actually have a lot of star pieces to get from Quizmo in particular. So we'll definitely get there. I will do all the star piece and badge get, except for like there's one badge is in Bowser's Castle. Before we get to Bowser's Castle. And I'll show off the gambling place. And I'll show off Little Oinks. So we're just gonna do that really quick. You're really good at climbing down that pipe. You roll up like paper and spin down. Thanks for noticing, Toad. And we'll do all that side questing in the ensuing videos. It won't take as long as you think. I'm very good. I edit it down to a nice, efficient little flow. Oh, and the recipes. We'll do all 50 recipes. 51 because of the mistake. Before heading up to Bowser's Castle to begin the end of this game. Can you believe Chapter 8 is just within our grasp? And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, the last part for this game... I say it, Mario. The last part for this game will be part 56. We're going to 56 parts. We're almost just 10 videos away. Just talking to these toads to pass the time. Seeing how the public views my latest success. As I freed Kalmar. The time has come. You're gonna take him on. Doesn't he scare you? You've got guts. He's huge. Oh, trust me. He gets huger. Yes, you must face what you are afraid of. That is what real courage is. Yeah, I would say I collect badges, Toad. Again, another guy who lives under a rock over here. Let's see what this last guy says. I have a feeling too. I feel it right in my hammer hand. You do such great work. Oh, finally someone notices as I do, 4 classes, 4 jobs, and yeah. Bam! That's how we end it. See you guys. Kubaru doesn't get enough hate.